Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pulling Teeth and welcome back to the 2K22 Universe Mode, and we are kicking things off here tonight with an interesting match here on Raw. We have got the man who came up just a little bit short when he went after Bret the Hitman Hart's European Championship at Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boogeyman is kicking things off here tonight.
From the bottomless pit, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Boogeyman.
Boogeyman was he was impressive. He was impressive at the pay-per-view. We can't deny it. He did pretty well. There were points where it looked like he might have actually become the new European champion, but he came up just a little bit short going up against the Hitman. The excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, as he calls himself. One half of the Bloody Hearts with Christian, but he went solo defending the European Championship. Christian was at ringside, didn't need to get involved, but Boogie came up short, so he's looking to rebound tonight. And he's looking to rebound in a match, again, another match I never expected to see, but, you know, here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out Boogie's opponent here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Boogie's opponent. It is Lord William Regal.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, William Regal.
This, I believe, is the first time we're seeing Regal here in Universe Mode. Although he was, I believe, was he one of the initial draft? Or was he a later draft? Was he part of that initial draft video? I don't remember him being part of that initial draft video, but he could have been. He might have been one of the later drafts that have happened off camera. But William Regal is here tonight and he is taking on the Boogeyman. Things I never expected to see. Boogie offering the handshake. And Regal not taking it and gets socked in the jaw for his efforts. Boogie might be turning over a different kind of leaf here tonight. Regal just comes out swinging straight strike to the face. This one is going to hit heavy and hit hard. Regal going to try and get technical. He's going to try and wear him down. Regal bringing the limb work there. Trying to wring Boogie's arm out of its socket, but who knows? Maybe if you pulled Boogie's arms off, there'd just be worms dangling there. It wouldn't surprise me. Big overhead chop from Regal and a second. Make that 3. Trying to discolor Boogie's chest. This would be great for Regal, to be honest. Let's be real here. Regal beats Boogie, who was just in a European Championship match, literally at the pay-per-view. Then this would do wonders for Regal. It's got to shoot him up those rankings. He might end up being next in line to take on Hart. Regal has been on fire in this one. He has not let Boogie get out of the blocks. The Boogie blocks even. Look at those rights from Regal. Forearms, straight punches, and a drop kick. Regal in rare form here. And again going back after the arm. Boogie has done nothing in this match. He slapped Regal in the face at the start, and Regal's like, "You're stealing my gimmick, boy," and has just been putting Boogie down since. Standing Boogeyman back to his feet. If they even count as feet. Does Boogeyman count as having feet? I don't know. Regal now ringing the arm over the ropes. It's all worked to the head and the arm for Regal. But Boogie catches the leg. Dragon screw leg whip. And Boogie now going for a camel clutch. Staring straight down hard cam. True professional. Regal breaks the grip easily, slips out. Oh God, hung him out to dry on the ropes. I think Regal is thinking, you know what, screw this guy. I want next in line for the European title. But if this guy can't do it, I'll put him down, I'll do it. Shot to the face. Regal. Oh, he might be thinking Regal Plex there, but Boogie escaped. Got him up. Power slam from Boogeyman. Deceptively powerful is the Boogeyman. You don't look at him and think powerhouse, but that's exactly what he is. And he might be thinking Boogie Slam. Pump handle. Boogie Slam. Cover. Has he done it? Has he put Regal down? No, Regal's still alive in this one. Barely, but he is still alive. Got to think Bret Hart is going to be watching this one, because if Boogie wins, he might put himself back for another shot at that championship. Oh, King Kong knee. Came down, I think, on the arm. King Kong knee from Boogie, man. That's not something you see very often. You don't usually see Boogie go up high, but tonight, Boogie's bringing on some new steps here. Go behind, and there's another Boogie Slam. That one the more traditional style, but doesn't go for a pin. He stands Regal back up instead, and Regal's going to kick it to the ribs. Shoot takedown from, well, I was going to call him Steven Regal then for a second. I was going really back old school. Dragging Boogie around. I'm not sure where he wants him. Probably just away from the ropes. Is he thinking Regal stretch? He's got the legs trapped. And now the arm. And he's got that crossface in at the end. Regal stretch. Boogie is in a whole world of trouble here. Is Regal going to tap him out? Can Boogie survive? Yes, he can. Boogie escapes it. Regal, though, slammed him face first down. Diving lariat from Boogie. Cover after the jumping lariat. Do you think he's taken Regal out? 2. Just a 2 count. This is a hell of an opener. These two putting on a better match than I think anyone was expecting. I mean, you expect Regal to put on classics, so you don't usually expect Boogie to put on classics. You expect Boogie to put on a spectacle, but not really a straight up classic match. Boogie is sports entertainment. Regal is pro wrestling. You see the difference. You see what I mean? And, well, knee DT there from Boogie. What's he Boogie thinking now? He's going for the ribs. And kicked back away there. Boogie proving that he can do it all as well, just as well as Regal can do it all. I think Boogie's sick of people underestimating him. Nice play possum there from Boogie. Boogie going back up top. I think Regal might be a bit far away. Yes, he is. He's just out of reach of Boogie. He went for that knee drop again. He was aiming, looking for the ankles, it looked like, of Regal. But he couldn't quite make the distance. Came down hard. Regal now. What's Regal thinking? Regal cutter. He couldn't quite grab hold of Boogie properly, but he hit the Regal cutter. The lights went out, and Boogie's just appeared behind him. Boogie no-selling the Regal cutter. Thrown into the corner. Boogie, maybe thinking Boogie splash. No, he isn't. Thinking Beale Street. Sends Regal one side of the ring to the other. Punch to the face. Hooks him up. Power slam. No, Regal slips down the back. DDT. Regal going for the cover. Boogie might be a bit close to the ropes. He is. He puts the foot on the bottom rope. Boogie survives this one. Regal's got to be thinking to himself, how the hell is this guy getting out of things? Regal with the knee. When Regal starts throwing the knees, you're in trouble. Regal, cutter again. He connected that one perfectly. He had full grip there. But Boogie is so close to the ropes, Regal's going to have to move him around. He pulls him slightly away and then hooks the outside leg. Smart move, pulls it away from the ropes. 2, 3. William Regal puts down the Boogeyman here tonight. That's got to move Regal up the rankings. Boogie, though, hit Regal with everything in that one. But it took a Regal cutter. Well, it took 2 of them, technically. And the knee trembler. And there was a Regal stretching there. So both these guys hit each other with heavy shots. Do you think that's going to move Regal up the European rankings here? Regal might have put himself next in line. At the very least, he's got to be climbing those rankings. But, folks, we're going to move on quickly in this one. We've got a show to get through here. We have got next the women's champion, Kaylee Ray. She's somewhat conspicuous by her absence at Money in the Bank. She ended up not going one-on-one with Liv Morgan. We were expecting that match, but it never came to fruition. But, however, Kaylee Ray is here tonight, and she is taking on AJ Lee, who Liv managed to put away recently in a one-on-one match. So, interesting that Kaylee might be ducking Liv. We'll see if that transpires. We'll see if Liv makes an appearance here tonight. We know that she is in the building. Will she show up for this match? Will she make herself known? Will she put herself in the champ's crosshairs once again? I suppose only time will tell. Of course, Kaylee is going to be, shall we say, she's going to be somewhat nervous by the fact that we have a women's Money in the Bank holder now, who is going to be, shall we say, is going to be keeping a close eye on every single time Kaylee appears in the ring. There is no doubt in my mind that she is going to be watching Kaylee Ray like a hawk, hoping to maybe cash in that championship match. Well, she could do it at a moment's notice. Like we said, she could throw herself in... Well, realistically, she could throw herself in this match if she really wanted to. She could just appear and be like, I'm in. We saw at the pay-per-view what the briefcase actually gives you.
The WWE Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray.
You know, I'm turning around and saying it's going to be interesting to see what the Miss Money in the Bank's going to do. I've actually just clicked. Miss Money in the Bank is AJ Lee. My brain was telling me that AJ wasn't the winner of that match, but AJ was the winner of that match. I just looked at my notes and I was like, oh shit, yeah. Breaking kayfabe for a moment, I recorded Money in the Bank like a week and a half ago. I've slept since then. I forgot who won. But yeah, AJ Lee is Miss Money in the Bank, and she's going one-on-one with... She's going one-on-one with the champ. This is going to be... This has added a whole new element to this, actually, yeah, because Liv beat AJ heading into the pay-per-view. Liv then was like, I want a title match against Kaylee. Kaylee ducked Liv, avoided Liv, didn't show up at the pay-per-view, so we never got that one-on-one match between Liv Morgan and Kaylee Ray, despite Liv being #1 contender. And then the woman that Liv beat to solidify herself as #1 contender, AJ Lee, goes on and wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. The women's title scene here on Raw is so convoluted. So bell is wrong. Sorry, I had a mouthful of drink there for a second. Bell is wrong, and here we go. Snake eyes already from Kaylee. That Money in the Bank ladder match for the women's briefcase. My God, that thing went on some time. Snapmare roll through, kicks down with PK style. Now trying to wrench the arm out of its socket here is Kaylee, but it's going to take more than that to beat AJ. AJ went through hell at that pay-per-view to get that briefcase. Springboard forearm. Still conspicuous by her absence is Liv Morgan. I expected Liv to have made somewhat of an appearance already, but she hasn't. Swanton! Oh God! Kaylee kind of connected on that. AJ looked like she was getting up, but Kaylee sort of cannonballed into AJ's spine too. AJ survives. That was nasty though. I don't think she's going to be doing well after that. Drop kicks the knee, takes it out. Again, AJ just kicking at Kaylee's legs. Sends her into the corner. What's AJ thinking here? Just, well, rams her face first to the buckle. Is she going to do it again? Yeah, the second time. Goes for the kick, but Kaylee blocks it. Sends AJ to the corner. AJ blocks it. Back and forth these two go. Neck breaker attack. Oh no, not a neck breaker. Just grabbing hold of Kaylee's hair and holding her up into the air, leverage style, and then, well, ramming the knee into the mat. Now AJ going up top, she's going to return the favour. She's thinking elbow drop to the spine. Yes, she is. Connects perfectly, does AJ there. Unlike what Kaylee did with the swanton. Stomping on the elbow and then goes for the pin. Only a 1 count and the women's champ kicks out. You got to wonder if AJ thinks that she might be about to get the victory. Is she going to just go cash the briefcase in? Cash it in now. We don't know. She's got the opportunity. She could possibly just put Kaylee Ray out, and if she's able to put her out, she could then cash in the briefcase. Wait, what the hell is... Oh, onto the ropes. I thought maybe AJ was going to try and throw Kaylee Ray out of the ring. Oh, standing sliced bread from AJ. Doesn't go for a pin. Instead, stands her up. Caught though, kick to the ribs. Kaylee swinging. Code breaker from Kaylee. Cover. 1. Just a 1 count, and AJ kicks out of the code breaker. Chris Jericho, who? Again, trying to wrench that arm out of its socket, disconnect the shoulder. But AJ back to her feet. Swings the forearm, connects flush on Kaylee's jaw. Oh, AJ didn't quite connect there. Kaylee pulled the brakes on just a second, just long enough for AJ to miscalculate. Springboard forearm again from Kaylee Ray. I'd say Kaylee is an incredibly smart competitor, as she is proving here. But, oh god, she might be thinking Widow's Peak. Oh no, Gory Special, not a Widow's Peak. Gory Special instead. Cover. 1, 2. No, I don't know why I thought Widow's Peak. I'm sure Kaylee Ray's done the Widow. Does Kaylee Ray do the Widow's Peak occasionally? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure she does the Widow's Peak occasionally. I'm sure I've seen Kaylee Ray do that. Swanton, that one connects better. Not the time to be showing off to the crowd. You've got your competitor down. You've just hit her with a big shot. Pin her. No, she doesn't pin her. She just goes to ram her head into the mat instead. Kaylee looks like she's trying to make a statement here. AJ, back heel trip. Sends Kaylee back to her feet. Standing slice bread. Stacks her up high on the shoulders. 1, 2. Oh, the women's champ just got the shoulder up there. Just kicked out. AJ, head scissors, rolls it through. Black Widow. She's got the Black Widow in. If she's maybe able to get Kaylee Ray to pass out to the Black Widow, she might be able to cash in the briefcase and get herself the championship here. But no, Kaylee is out of its sidewalk slam out of the Black Widow. That modified octopus hold. Kick to the ribs. Kaylee now. Over the shoulder. Over the shoulder. Yep, there it is. I knew I was right. Oh no, she doesn't go for the Widow's Peak. Instead, she turns it's good Gory submission instead. I guess I wasn't right. Trying to get AJ to tap out. AJ breaks the grip now. Oh, nice. Into an arm drag. Kaylee almost out of the ring. Oh, goes for the forearm, but it's blocked. Oh, back to the hair. Hey, it's an advantage. Use it. Springboard moonsault. Kaylee just got up to her feet to get clobbered with that one. Head scissors, trap in there. Elbow to the top of the skull. 1, 2, 3. Well, my God. That springboard moonsault and then the elbow to the top of the head, and Kaylee Ray might be out cold. Kaylee's back to her feet now. No, I guess she's not out cold, but she's not happy. And here's Liv. Liv is going to be pissed. We know that, right? Liv has got to be pissed. She did not get herself the championship match that she'd wanted, and she, by all rights, she earned. Kaylee kind of ducked her. Look at this now. Liv's jaw-jacking at the top of the ramp, and Kaylee's getting in her face. I guess Kaylee's not backing down. No, she isn't. Swings at Liv. Now back and forth these two go. Top of the ramp, security trying to pull them apart. Kaylee just kicking. Liv breaks free. She comes charging in. These two are on a collision course. There is going to be a championship match, and it's going to happen at some point in the near future. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have got ourselves a one-on-one action. 2 competitors in the women's division as well. We have got ourselves Sasha Banks taking on Stacy Keibler. Stacy, a fresh face in this game. She's not been in the WWE gigs for some time. Just breaking kayfabe for a while there. It was random that she was DLC, but there you go. We'll take it. Big part of the era that I grew up watching. Anyway, back into kayfabe. This is going to be an interesting one to see where these two put themselves in the ranking systems here in the women's division. Nothing particular on the line. It's just a good way to get two competitors on the card here. See if they can make a statement and earn themselves a better shot up the rankings.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Boss is in the building, folks. Sasha wanting to get herself an opportunity at that Raw Women's Championship. Of course, we just saw the Raw Women's Champion Kaylee Ray taking on Miss Money in the Bank, AJ Lee, and Kaylee Ray came up short. AJ got the victory, but she didn't cash in the briefcase, so Kaylee is still champ. But Kaylee's got her eyes set currently on Liv Morgan. She ducks Liv at the pay-per-view. Don't know how much longer she can keep ducking. Well, folks, here is Miss Stacy Keibler. It's been a long time since we've seen her. It's been a very long time since we've seen Stacy in the ring. I mean, we'll be perfectly honest, she was never the best in-ring competitor back in the day. She was more of a manager, much more of a manager in her time, but she had a share of matches. And she had a mean spinning roundhouse kick. We've got to give her that. When she hit you with that thing, you were out like a light. It was the running joke that, my God, she has legs and she knows how to use them. But it might well have been a running joke, but there was truth behind it. Her kick's pretty damn deadly. She could probably kick over Sasha's head, let's be real. Bell is wrong, and Stacy, yeah, as not really surprising, Stacy's got the height on Sasha. Sasha already taking Stacy down. Sasha is going to have much more technical skill, much more high flight. Sasha is going to be the better wrestler, let's be real here. Sasha is going, if she wants to, Sasha could wrestle rings around Stacy Keibler. But Stacy is scrappy. Stacy can pull something out of the bag like at a moment's notice. Diving Meteora though from Sasha. Like I said, if she just swings those kicks and connects flush on Sasha, Sasha could be knocked unconscious because those kicks are deadly from Stacy. Not even a one count though when Stacy kicks out. Like I said, she's scrappy. She might not be the most technically sound, far from it, but she can fight. She will fight. She won't go down without a fight. She's taken some of the biggest moves in the entire industry. She's taken Stone Cold Stunners, she's taken RKOs. She's taken it all, and she's always come back. So she's tough, is Stacy. Far from technically sound, but she's tough. Out on the apron. What's she go for? She go for DDT on the apron from Stacy. I guess the time away she's been training. Never would have expected her to pull something like that out. A kick square to the side of the head from Sasha, then goes low. Like I said, Sasha is at a definite height disadvantage. Stacy is considerably taller than Sasha, which is going to make hitting that spinning wheel kick so much easier. The target, you don't have to aim anywhere near as high to hit. Don't know whether that will help her with getting the momentum on it though, the power needed, because she's used to throwing it higher. Oh, goes for a clothesline attempt. Sasha doesn't like. Is she going for that DDT again? Oh my God, she is. A second time planting Sasha on the top of her head on the apron. Sasha got back to her feet though and flung a wild clothesline. Oh God. We've got Lion Tamer from Sasha on the floor. People have been pulling out Chris Jericho moves left, right and centre tonight. Look at that, Sasha keeping that Lion Tamer locked in. It's a smart move to do on someone taller than you, to be honest. It makes it pretty effective once you've got it locked in. Stacy getting back into the ring and then talking some trash, but Sasha talking trash on the outside. Stacy's still talking smack in the ring. Blocked Sasha there from connecting on that kick. Throws one of her own. See, she went for a back elbow there, but again, the miscalculation on Sasha's height, it threw it straight over Sasha's head. Oh, Stacy meets Sasha there, but Sasha comes off another Meteora. That's the second one she's hit. One from the middle rope, and then this one from the top. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Stacy stays alive. Like I said, scrappy. And we're not talking scrappy-doo here. Clothesline, though, from Sasha. And another one. And a wheel kick from Banks. Boss has got Stacy down. Stands her back to her feet. What's Sasha thinking here? Bulldog. Running Bulldog takes Stacy down to the mat. Sasha circling around her. Well, she might be thinking of going for that lion tamer again, but Stacy, powerful legs, kicked her off. Went for a slap. Sasha caught it. Went around with an arm drag. DDT of her own. Stacy threw a couple of those to Sasha on the apron. Oh, again, the long limbs. Stacy. It might be a joke, but it's legitimate. There's something to be said about Stacy having stupidly long legs. Oh, bank statement, though, from Sasha. Screw that. Bank statement. Can Stacy survive this? No, she cannot. Stacy taps out. Not a bad showing, though, from Keebler. I mean, to say it's first match back in God knows how many years, she didn't do all that badly, let's be real. That could have been a much worse outing for her. A diving Meteora, I think that might have been the beginning and the end. Once that hit, Stacy was kind of knocked loopy. She was able to kick out, but she wasn't all there. Oh, great replay, guys. Well done. Blank screen. Wonderful. Who were the monkeys in the truck? Who trained them? God damn it.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Sasha scoring a big victory here tonight. Putting down the returning Stacy Keebler. Sasha's going to have her eyes set on Kaylee Ray at some point in the future. But as I said, the top of the women's division is getting pretty damn crowded at the moment. Well, folks, it's main event time. We have got ourselves tag team action. If you saw at Money in the Bank, we had a one-on-one match between the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels and the World's Heavyweight Champion Kyle O'Reilly for the belt. Kyle retained the championship. He put down the Heartbreak Kid, breaking his heart in the process. But tonight, he's got himself a one-on-one. Well, he's got himself a tag team match where he is teaming with said Heartbreak Kid, teaming with Shawn Michaels to take on Slapjack Amora, the new tag team here on Raw. And you see Kyle's associates are going to be accompanying him down to the ring. Rancid Adam and Bobby Lashley will be here. I believe they will be accompanying Kyle down to the ring. Oh, well, look at this. Already, apparently they're in the ring. It must have been a dark match getting jobber entrances, but they're already arguing. Shawn and Kyle are already arguing. Slapjack Amora just stood there watching this. Looks like World's Champion Kyle O'Reilly will be kicking things off with Slapjack. Talking smack now. Oh, and Shawn tags himself in. Yeah, these two are not going to be able to get along. They just had a hell of a match. Look at Kyle pushing Shawn Michaels down. Wait, is Kyle leaving? Kyle is leaving. Kyle is leaving Shawn to go it alone against Slapjack Amora here in your main event. Shawn is going to do his best. I guess Rancid Adam and Bobby Lashley went to the back when they saw it was going down. Maybe this was the plan all along for Kyle. Maybe his plan from the start was to leave Shawn Michaels high and dry here. That throwing Slapjack to the outside. Michaels follows him out though, but gets caught with the jawbreaker. Slapjack, big uppercut. Throws Michaels down to the other side. Caught him. What's he thinking? Big line from Slapjack. Damn near took Shawn's head off. Already at a 4 count. I mean, let's be real. If Slapjack is able to get a victory, pinfall victory, over Shawn Michaels, that is going to be huge for Slapjack. Even if it is in an environment like this where it's just turned into a handicap match where Slapjack and Amora have definitely got the numbers advantage over Shawn. I don't know whose idea it was to book Shawn teaming with Kyle after what they had at the pay-per-view, but it was someone's idea. Someone in upper management thought it would be a good thing to do. But what is Slapjack doing? Has he got a submission in on Shawn? I think he had. I think he might have had some sort of camel clutch in on Shawn on the floor there, but it was blocked the view. But Slapjack thrown to the side of the announce table. Picks the ankle though of Shawn and goes for the knee. We're at a 6 count. Guys, we're at a 6 count. 7 count. Slapjack is just throwing Shawn around. We're at an 8 count, guys. Get back in the ring. Yep, Slapjack saw what the count was at and runs back to the ring. Michaels now follows. Springboard from Shawn, back elbow. I thought we were about to get a count out there. They clearly heard me. Another big clothesline from Slapjack. Slapjack has not even thought about tagging in Nakamura. I think Slapjack thinks he can handle it on his own, it seems. Nakamura is there. He could just tag in at any point. But I think Slapjack's got a point to prove. No, just as I say that. Here comes the King of Strong Style, who, at this point, might just be here just to put Shawn away. Shawn has not been in the best of form recently. But Nakamura calling Michaels up to his feet. Shinsuke, axe handle off the middle rope, crowns him. Oh, but Shawn caught the leg, dragon screw. Got hold of the arm, trying to wrench it out of its socket. Not able to do so. But now mounted punches to the side of the head. Keeping Nakamura down on the ground. Oh, big up kick from Nakamura. Cover. 1. Has that knocked Shawn out? No, it hasn't. Shawn's still in this one. Still fighting for some reason. He's got nothing to gain by winning this, but it'd be remote to say that Shawn is not all heart, because he is. Oh God, Nakamura has got both an arm and a leg trapped from Michaels now. Trying to wrench them both out of socket. Shawn, he's able to break the grip of Nakamura and roll out of it. Slips himself out the back door, but Shinsuke running kitchen sink, keeping Michaels down. Goes back to tagging Slapjack. Keeping each other relatively fresh here at Slapjack Amora. Oh, Slapjack Boston Crab, but Shawn too close to the ropes. Oh God, Slapjack's feeling that he's getting to that place. Stomps on the ankle. Out to the leg. Cover from Slapjack. 1, 2. Oh, that was really close. Michaels is still alive though in this one. Barely, but he is. Look at Slapjack dragging Shawn over to the sub corner. Tags out. Here we go. High-low combination. Clothesline and a back heel trip from Slapjack and Shinsuke Nakamura. Slapjack Amora really taking it to Shawn Michaels here. These kicks to the chest. This is huge for Slapjack Amora. Let's be real. This will technically count on paper as a win over the world's champion and maybe the #1 contender. Shawn might still be #1 contender. I'm not sure. Does he still class as #1 contender after the loss? He might. I don't know if there's anyone else who's overtaken him in the power rankings just yet. Nakamura, landslide. Good God. Shinsuke is hitting Michaels with all the greatest hits now, but Michaels gets out of it. Springboard. Oh God, he goes for a springboard drop kick, but he connected square on the ref. Nakamura took advantage, hits the Kinshasa. Ref comes to, just in time to call for the pin. Slapjack Amora get the victory. That will count. That will go down on paper as a win over the world's champion and I suppose #1 contender. But Shawn, he's a bit disheartened, and now Kyle's back. Now Kyle's back, as Shawn's saying bring it down to the ring. Shawn's calling for Kyle to get down to the ring, and he's not going. I don't think it's over between these two. Not yet by a long shot. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. This is the end of Raw, so like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill, all the fun stuff, and we will see you on SmackDown. Bye.